I wanted to make a Raiders vid for a bit now, more to focus on just how inconsistent this team is. One week they beat the Ravens on the road, then they get destroyed by the Panthers at home the following week. The Raiders are a pain in the ass to their opponents just as much as they're a pain in the ass to themselves. But we're not talking about the on-field performance for the Raiders. Instead, we're here to talk about drama. The Raiders and drama go together like Taco Bell and diarrhea. And this season's primary subject is Aaron Rodgers' future best man, Davante Adams. There have been rumblings going back to 2022 that Davante was unhappy in Vegas, and while those rumors seem to have calmed down once Josh McDaniels got fired, in a matter of a week, they've picked right back up again. This all stems back to after the disastrous Panthers game where Antonio Pierce would infamously state that some of the players on the Raiders were making business decisions. Many speculated who those players were, and while one of them was confirmed to be Jack Jones, many had another player in mind. A specific player that lives in a Taco Bell house. More fuel was put to the fire when it was reported that Davante Adams would miss Week 4's game against the Browns. Granted, while it was due to a hamstring injury he suffered in practice, that didn't stop people from speculating. And while things seemed to calm down the next couple of days, helped by the Raiders beating the Browns in a truly hilarious football game, shit would hit the fan in the most Raiders way possible right after. It was soon reported that Antonio Pierce had liked an Instagram post that stated that Davante Adams may have played his last snap with the Raiders. While that was stupid enough, this whole debacle found new ways to get dumber, as on the Up and Adams show, Davante would state that he hadn't heard anything back from Antonio Pierce since the whole debacle. In his own words, there's been no communication with anybody from the team. Yeah, so even for the Raiders being the Raiders, I'm quite amazed that they could fuck something up this badly. For someone who's such a player's coach, I don't think Antonio Pierce could have handled this any worse than he did. Giving Davante the silent treatment was the worst thing you could have done here. And it only adds to the long trend of the Raiders pissing off their star players. Khalil Mack and Amari Cooper both send their condolences, Davante. But yeah, I'm sure this situation will just turn out fine for the Raiders. No chance in hell this backfires badly for them. Can't wait to see Davante get traded to the Jets for a second rounder and Hassan Reddick, just so A-Rod can get his best man back. God, and you wonder why this is a UNLV town.